suppress voter turnout in these regions. Be it some sort of intimidation, be it some sort of coercion, be it some sort of taking of ID papers and giving money, whatever it is. When we're talking about an election is a democratic right for each and every Kenyan. Let every Kenyan practice that democratic right and be able to come out and choose its leaders without any form of intimidation. We have in our possession details of preparations of troops from the Lanet and Gilgil units to be unleashed on citizens in Kisii, Migori, and Homa Bay, while units from Nakuru units are to be deployed in Kisumu, Siaya, Kakamega, and Bungoma. The deployment of a country's military troops by a president against civilian population has no place in democracy. The laws of Kenya are clear on what the military can and cannot do, and the circumstances under which the president can deploy the military. He must seek the approval of Parliament. That has not happened. We are therefore appalled that the Jubilee administration is proceeding with plans to deploy the military internally without the mandatory authorization. The plan, if it comes to pass, will have the undesirable effect of dividing our military along ethnic lines, with regrettable consequences for this country, because the military is composed of personnel from the various regions and from the various ethnic groups. And I'm sure no military person will be happy to stay there and see their own be made to suffer. The net effect will be the collapse that has followed such unfortunate adventures in other third world countries. Kenyans cannot afford to go in that direction. Uhuru must not visit such a curse on our country. We challenge President Kenyatta to come clean on this matter. He must actually assure Kenyans that he does not have any intention to go and contravene what is in the Constitution, that he will not act to subvert this Constitution by deploying the military on civilians internally merely to stay in power. And if he needs to deploy the military internally for legitimate reasons, he will seek permission from Parliament. Uhuru must rise beyond his pride and rhetoric of talking peace while preparing for war. Kenya is a peaceful and democratic country. We've waited for the last 4.5 years to practice our democratic right. These are intentions that have been made known, and we want to caution that we don't want to activate any sort of activities that are going to create chaos in this country. If military has to be deployed, it has to be deployed in the conventional way with authorization from Parliament. If security is there for purposes of security purely, that is a different thing. But if we're going to have military suppress Kenyans in any way, the resolve of the Kenyans has never been more clear than it is this time. That Kenyan wants to be able to choose their leader democratically and be given the space to do exactly that. Thank you very much. That is the end of this statement. Any questions?
What evidence do you have, maybe wrong? What evidence do you have? And have you also probably raised this matter with the people in charge of the military?
I think it's not about bringing the military into politics. By the time we're making such a statement, it means we have the right information for us to be able to make that information. We cannot have evidence of something that is preempted, but these are plans that are being made. And we're coming to speak about this now so that we prepare first our citizens and inform them, and also inform the political class that if there are such intentions, these are not the intentions that are going to get our country to having a democratic election as per the expectation. I don't think as NASA we can actually stand and make such a claim without paramount thought about it. For us to stand here as NASA affiliate party and make this claim, there's a very good reason for it, and there is a reason for us to be able to want to do it now to avert what might be a very bad situation in this country. Yes?
What sort of response do you expect from people? Because I'm sure this is going to create an issue.
We're not members of Jubilee. Jubilee will make their responses.